Hello everyone, welcome back and thank you for watching. Today I will be sharing with you high-end farmhouse laundry room decor ideas. I love how all these turned out. They were so easy and inexpensive to make. From Dollar Tree, I will be using this peel and stick wall decor, 3 6x8 canvas, and 1 8x10 canvas. The first thing I will be doing is removing the plastic and all the staples from all 4 canvas. This did take me a little while, but if you don't want to remove one by one of the staples, you can always just cut the canvas. Just be really careful because this canvas will be reused for this DIY. And I will be cutting the canvas to the size of the frames. This is easy to cut because the canvas already has the crease of the frames, so it's easier to just cut along the lines. Once I am done cutting all the canvas, I'm going to stain all the frames using the antique wax from the brand Waverly chalk. I got this from Walmart, but before I stain it or paint it, I'm going to just sand it using these Dollar Tree sand sheets. Some of the frames are kind of rough. Once I am done doing that, I'm going to glue the canvas part to the back of the frame, and I will be using my hot glue. The small frames will be used for the wash, dry, and fold. I'm going to peel them and stick them to the center of the frames. For the bigger frame, I will be putting repeat, but I'm not putting that in the center. I'm going to put it a little bit more on the top so I can put the rest of the stickers underneath. I will be adding one of these hooks to every frame. I got these from some other frames I had, but you can find these at any hardware store. And that is it for this 4-piece laundry room decor. I absolutely love how these turned out. They look so high-end and they were so inexpensive to make. And for this DIY, I will be using the peel and stick wall decor from Dollar Tree. And I'm also using this old love sign that I got a while back from Dollar Tree. It was during Valentine's. I am reusing this. I've used it in one of my previous DIYs, but I thought this was perfect for this DIY. For the border, I will be using some dowels I got from Lowe's. Yes, they were under $2 for a 36-inch stick, and I'm also using a smaller one that I already had, and this was from a pack I got from Walmart. Because my dowels aren't big enough, I decided to cut a little bit of the sign off just so I can have enough, and I'm cutting it with the saw. Now I'm going to measure the 12-inch dowel and cut it into two. That's gonna be for the sides of my sign. A 36-inch dowel, I'm going to cut it into two. Once I had everything cut, I'm going to paint the back of the sign white because I wanted it to use the flat sign like that. They can all be flat. You can't use the other side that has the planks. I just chose not to. I'm going to give this 2 coats of this white acrylic paint. Now I'm going to paint the square dowels using the antique wax. I am only using the words laundry and room, so I cut it off from the sign. Before I stick the words, I'm going to glue the dowels around. I'm only using hot glue. You can use a different glue, but I'm only using hot glue. So I accidentally didn't cut this long enough, so there is a little space in between there, but I'm going to cover it with a piece of this eye. You can use a popsicle stick, but I'm just going to cut a little piece and then put it in there, and you can't even tell once it is painted. Now I'm going to add laundry room to it. And that is it for this high-end laundry room decor sign. So for this DIY, I will be using the bottom like I said, and I'm using this piece of wood that I had, and all I'm doing is I'm going to paint a white square in the middle. I gave this 2 coats of white acrylic paint, and then I had trouble because I don't have any painter's tape, so I tried to use tape and it took some of the white paint off, so I didn't use tape. I just used a paintbrush and I painted it around with the antique wax. I then just added the other bottom piece of the sticker. And that is it. This was so easy and simple to do. My next DIY will be this plant. I absolutely love how this turned out. It is also big. It is around 17 inches tall. And for this DIY, I will be using this planter I got from Dollar Tree. When I first started making this, I wanted it to be the antique color, but it didn't grab on good since this is plastic, so I did have to go over it with the white acrylic paint. I had to give this 2 coats of this paint. I am going to paint the rim with the antique wax. For the greenery, I will be using these 2 stems I got from Walmart. They were 97 cents each. And I will be using some floral tape. In order for this to be taller, I did stack them. So I opened up one of the stems and then put the other one inside, and then used the tape to tape it around so they can be straight and they can stand up together. In order for this to stand, I'm going to use some floral foam and a little bit of pebbles and some some Spanish moss. I'm going to start by gluing the floral foam inside the bucket or planter. Then I'm going to add the pebbles around it. Then I'm going to put the leaves inside, but I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue to the bottom of the stem so it can stay. Then I'm going to add the Spanish moss around it. And that is it for this DIY. I absolutely love how this turned out. I love it. It is a big size plant and it goes so well with the rest of the decor. And you can leave it like that and put it on the floor, or you can use one of these little stands and it looks so much better on a stand. I will leave the link down below to that stand. I made that using paint sticks, so you can go check that out. And that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and see you next time. Bye.